So Sports Illustrated has us as the most overrated team in the NFL, which I actually find more humorous than anything. I'm not even mad. I'm just not understanding how this situation is happening. So we're in week 3, right? We're 0-3. Right now, CBS has us ranked as the 28th team in the NFL according to their power rankings. The NFL has us outside the top 20. How are we overrated? Like, we are actually rated one of the worst teams. They say our defense sucks. They say Joe Burrow's the reason why we're losing. They say Zach Taylor's the worst play caller ever. We're all finesse, no physicality. Like, we have every single possible scenario of us being considered the worst team in football. How are we overrated? I'm so confused. This is more just of a confusion type scenario than an actual logic type scenario. Could at least if we were like, let's say for example, we're 3 now. Usually when a team is considered overrated, it's like, let's say they're 3-0, right? They start off the season, they do amazing, right? They're 3-0, but they're playing all bad teams, okay? They're playing all bad teams. They're barely winning those games. They're just not looking good. You know, they're winning 7-3 every single week, and you know they're not that good, but they're considered the best because their record. That's what overrated is. If you're 0-3, you really can't be considered overrated. And even going into this season, we were always, like, everything I heard going into the season was the Bengals last year, or the Joe Burrow peaked. Joe Burrow is not as good as he used to be. The Bengals are trying to hold on to a Super Bowl run, and they're not a good team. They're not that good. Joe can't stay healthy. Joe is going to get injured again. The Bengals' offensive line is atrocious. Everything I've heard going into the season was we sucked. Right now, after 3 weeks, everything I hear is we suck. Every rankings is we suck. So how can you be overrated if everyone says you suck? Like, again, the point of being overrated is that you are, in theory, considered good, but you're not actually good. It's time to stop crowning the Bengals for beating the Chiefs once. It's time to stop crowning the Bengals for beating the Chiefs once. Wait, what? We beat them 3 times. Where's the once? What, 1? I can't find the 1. I can only find 3. And yeah, we should have beat them week 2. We didn't. Chiefs fans, go back in your cage. Go back in your cage. Not yet. Not yet. We should have beat them week 2. So we should have 4 wins on them, but we have 3. What do you mean once? Yes, it doesn't summarize how momentum that victory was. But why are you using plural? Plural. This is like a singular. We're talking about plural. We're talking about 3. Bengals did it on January 30th, 2022. Many believe the Bengals were consistently as good as they were in the 21 playoffs. So you're saying in the playoffs we beat them once. It's time to stop crowning. You know you could have added the word playoffs, right? You can't just say we beat them once. You have to put in there that we beat them in the playoffs. Bro, Sports Illustrated. What's going on? Is James the only... No. James is not the only good reporter. Russ, whatever his name is, Russ something. He's actually pretty good, too. I really like Russ. This guy is pretty good. Who wrote the article? Oh, it's not Russ. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I was giving a lot of love for Russ right there, and I want to make sure Russ didn't do me dirty. All right. Gotta put Russ in the cage. Anyway, my point is, many believe the Bengals will be consistently as good as they were during the 2021 playoffs. we followed that up the next year by going back to the playoffs, going back to the championship, and going one-on-one with Mahomes. And guess what? If Hakeem could actually block, we would have been back in the Super Bowl. This is why I hate these arguments. Because they don't make sense. Oh, I'm not here. And also, how are we overrated this year for something we did 2 years ago? You guys blame us for talking about the past. You guys can't shut up about it. I'm not here to diminish the Bengals memorial, I can't speak, playoff victory, because only team could patch you home. Okay, you don't even make logical sense, my guy. We're overrated because of 2 years ago. Yeah, I will agree. I think Taylor Britt needs to stop talking as much. I will still say I don't think his college level offense comment was trash talk. I don't think it was. I think he was just pointing out what he saw. And I think it's inappropriate because they took it as bulletin board material, but it doesn't change the fact of what it is. If I say something, right, again, it's wrong because someone took it incorrectly and it hurt us in the end. But is it wrong as in the aspect of, what he said was trying to attack them? No. What he said was in any way trying to give them bulletin board material? Absolutely no. In reality, you gotta be more self-aware than that. But it really isn't that much. Week 2, he trashed Xavier Worthy, right? He went one-on-one with Xavier Worthy. He had an interception. He backed up the trash talk. This, I think, was more of a statement. But anyway, I don't really care. At the end of the day, bro, the Bengals right now are overrated. Why are they overrated? Well, you see, in 2021... What? The overrated because 2 years ago? Bruh. At least makes sense. At least makes logical sense. The Bengals beat the Chiefs once. What? Oh, I didn't put the word playoff. I didn't put the word playoff in there. Oh, what? You probably should do that. If you're a reporter and this is your job, and your job is to write an article that have some logic to it, you probably should put the word playoffs because I believe we did it 3 times and almost 4. Bruh. You know what? It's like I can't even say it. Like, bro, I think we are the most underrated team now. Because of this stupid article, we are the most underrated team in the NFL. That's what I say now. Let's go, boys. Most underrated team in the NFL because of this stupid article and this idiot. And I don't like to say idiot too much, but because I do really like a lot of reporters. Again, Russ and James, I really do. Like Sports Illustrated, I can't even have beef with them because I do really like James. I think James is an amazing reporter. I think Russ is an amazing reporter as well. And there probably is other people too. I just haven't really seen other people. But Russ definitely and James. But man, shout out to EA Sports and the bull crap. See you guys next one. Doses.